right. So, Nora, it's just you and me, because everybody else decided to be absent today. But that is okay, because we're awesome, and we're gonna do amazing things. All right, so you wanna set the timer for a minute? You wanna be in charge of your timer?
Yeah.
All right. So, let's look and make sure we know the first line before we start.
Class, fact, skim, skip,
Spec. Good job.
can, rock.
Okay, you ready? And start your timer.
Class, spec, fact, skim, spec, can, rock, fact, class, spec, can, rock, can, spec, rock, class, can, fact, skim, rock, spec, can, class, skip, fact, can, spec,
Skin.
skim, spec, rock, flat, facts,
Good job.
class, fact, skim, skip, skip,
Spec.
spec,
Good job.
can, rock, fact, class, spec, skim, rock, can, spec, rock, class, skim, skin, facts, skim, rock, cap, scat,
Spec.
spec,
Mhm.
can, class,
Skin. Good job. Okay, awesome. Okay, now we're going to segment. What does segment mean? Take a
take
part.
a part.
Take a part. Okay, ready? March.
Arch,
Talk.
awk,
Fork.
orc,
Pool.
ooh,
Good job. Dove.
d,
Awesome. Verb. B. Verb. Good job. Awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and do our word chart. Let's double check our first row.
best,
Bless.
bless, boss, kiss, press, pass, less.
Okay, you ready? And whenever you're ready.
Bless, boss, kiss, press, pass, less, kiss, less, bless, pass, press, boss, kiss, press, less, bless, pass, press, pass, boss, bless, less, kiss, press, pass, less, boss, bless, boss, kiss, press, pass, less, kiss, less, bless, pass, press, boss, kiss, press, less, bless, pass, press, pass, boss, bless, kiss, less, kiss, press, pass, less, boss, bless, boss, kiss, press, pass, less, kiss, less.
Awesome. Good job. I'm so proud of you. Okay, you ready for our IRD? So we're gonna go ahead and if you will set whichever timer you want for, let's do
5 minutes.
Let's do 3 minutes for this one. Okay, you ready? Start it. Closed syllable. A closed syllable ends in at least one consonant after one vowel. Vowel in a closed syllable is short, coded with a breathe. Good job.
I-H-A, apple,
Awesome.
umbrella, octopus,
Consonants. Consonants close the mouth. The sound is blocked or partially blocked
by the tongue, teeth, or lips.
Good job.
M means
Mitten.
mitten. B bat, but. N nest,
N,
N,
sink,
Y,
yarn.
yarn,
Good job.
F, fish,
Okay.
T, table, T, dog, D,
Awesome. Uh-oh, I got stuck and I did my little shuffle.
S, socks, S, nose,
Good job.
H, house, P, pig, L, leaf, O, G, jar,
Oh,
J,
look at that one again. J, jam, J.
G,
Goat.
goat,
Good.
G, R, rabbit,
Okay, good job.
C, cup,
Open syllables. Open syllable ends in one vowel. The vowel in an open accented syllable is long. Code it with a macron. Long vowels say.
their name.
Awesome.
I,
I. Special situations have a mind of their own.
A, banana,
Consonant clusters. Two or more adjacent letters that make one sound. Digraph, TH, mother, the. Digraph, TH,
hat,
thimble, thimble. Digraph, CK, whoa, Miss B is losing it. CK, truck. Good job.
Digraph, NG, king,
Good job. And vowel pair syllables. A vowel pair syllable has two adjacent vowels. Treat each pair with loving care. Digraph, O, book, O. Good job. Okay, we're gonna keep it at 3 minutes. And you need your pencil. And we are going to go through our spelling deck. Oh, actually we're gonna do word parts first. Okay. A base word. A base word is a plain word with nothing added
to it.
A suffix is a letter or group of letters added to the end of a base word. A suffix is coded with a, good job. A base word plus a suffix is called a derivative. Consonant suffix NESS. Darkness, quality of, or to describe as. What kind of suffix? Vowel suffix ING. Singing, happening now. Consonant suffix S. Tips, pens, more than one, plural. Consonant suffix LESS, sleeveless, without. Good job. Okay, now spelling deck. Ready with those 3 minutes? Okay, now remember, with our spelling deck, I'm gonna say the sound. You're going to, yes. Remember, you're gonna repeat it, and then you're gonna name and write it. Okay, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay. Good job. one.
C, comma, K, comma, C, K, comma,
K. You got it. K, write it. C.
comma, K,
Uh-huh.
comma, C, K.
Comma. K. Don't forget those finals. Good job. T.
T,
Okay. O.
L,
N.
N,
Good job. I.
A, I, A,
E.
E,
J.
J, 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 J,
Mm-hmm.
J, T, H,
Mm-hmm. Z.
L, T, H, L,
R.
R,
A.
O, F,
Ng.
N, G,
Mm-hmm. D.
D,
It's okay. G.
G, G,
What sound is it? Okay, good job.
H,
M.
N,
Z.
S, with the line,
Good job. S.
S, U,
Because it's a what? Special. Okay.
special,
Oh, it's an A for the sound, for the special situation, and then the U for the umbrella. Good job. Okay, awesome. Put that to the side, please. And we are going to have some new learning. So today, we're going to learn a new concept. So I want you to listen carefully, and I want you to say these words after me. Ready? Helpful,
helpful,
thankful,
thankful,
restful.
restful,
What did you hear in the final position of each of those words? Full. Good job. So you heard full at the end of the words. I want you to watch as I write these words on the board, okay? The first word
is
Helpful, helpful. Our second word, Thankful, thankful. And our last one, Restful, restful. What do you see in the final position of each of these words?
F-U-L,
You're correct. F-U-L is in the final position. Now, if I took F-U-L off the end of that word, would that be a base word? Is there still a base word? And what would our base word be?
help,
Very good. What if I took full off the end of that word? Is that still a base word? And what base word would that be?
thank,
Good job. And if I took full off of that word, is that a base word?
yes.
What's our base word?
Our base word is a rest.
Is rest. So, if I have the letters F-U-L at the end of these words, these are called a suffix. Very good. A suffix is a letter or group of letters added to the end of a base word. A suffix is coded with a
With a box.
box. So, I'm gonna go ahead and box
The
F-U-L because it's a what?
Because it's a
Suffix. Very good. The suffix F-U-L in all of these words is pronounced full. Suffix F-U-L begins with a consonant, so it's called a consonant suffix. So we're going to code the base words, and then we will read the derivatives, okay? So let's look at our base word, H-E-L-P. Where's my vowel?
L,
My vowel.
vowel, E,
Okay. What comes right after it?
a consonant.
A consonant. So is that in just the base word? Is that an open or closed syllable?
Help,
Is it an open or closed syllable?
help,
Is it an open or closed? It's a vowel that's followed by a consonant, so it's closed. So my vowel is going to be what? Long or short?
short,
So I'm going to code it with a.
breathe,
What sound does my vowel make?
E,
Does it make a long E sound if it's short?
help,
So what sound does my vowel make?
eh,
Eh. So what is my base word?
help,
When I put my suffix on the end, what does my derivative become?
helpful,
Good job. Okay, let's look at this one. Where's my vowel?
A,
Okay, what do you notice comes right after it?
a consonant,
A consonant. Now, do you remember, so if we're looking at just the base word, is that an open or a closed syllable?
think, ink,
Oh, it's not.
gonna be closed,
It's a closed syllable, so our vowel is going to be short.
quoted with the breathe,
Now, remember what happens sometimes when we have an A followed by an N. It kind of messes up our vowel sound. So we know that short A usually says what?
ah,
But when we say thankful, we know that N kind of changes the way we say the A a little bit. So it doesn't sound completely short, but we know it's short. So if this is my base word, thank, and I put my suffix full on the end, what is my derivative?
thankful,
Good job. Like, I'm thankful that you're here today. And let's look at the last one. Where's my vowel?
E,
What's it followed by?
consonant,
Awesome. So what's my open or close syllable?
close,
Close. So my vowel is?
short, quoted with the breathe,
What sound does my vowel make?
eh,
So what's my base word?
base word is rest,
When I put my
Rest.
suffix on the end, what is my derivative?
rest, home,
Good job. You are doing great. So I want you to look at our suffix deck card. I've already created it for us. And so we know that it is consonant suffix F-U-L. But here's the thing. We know what the base word is, but we need to figure out
where to
what
put
the suffix means. Because we know when we put a suffix on the end of a base word, it changes the base word's meaning a little bit. So I've got to think about this. Full.
My tummy was full because I ate too much.
Okay, so that's one kind of full. That means like to have a lot in it. And so if we used F-U-L-L is how you're using full, like the word full. But we're talking about just the suffix. So if we put F-U-L on the end, it's very similar to what you just said. My tummy was full because I ate a lot of lunch or I ate a lot of food. The suffix F-U-L kind of means the same thing. So if I am hopeful that I will pass a test, do you have a lot of hope or you have very little hope? Like you don't think you're going to do it. If you're hopeful, a lot. You have a lot of hope, right? So I could say, Nora is hopeful that she passes her test. She's full of hope. What if I said, my husband was very helpful when I broke my toe and I couldn't mop the floor? Did he help a lot, or he just kind of like said, never mind, you do it yourself?
Helped.
He helped a lot, right? So he was full of help. So when we talk about a base word that we add consonant suffix ful to the end, we're saying that that means we're full of whatever the base word is. So our clue word, our key word for this is going to be helpful, full of. So with our consonant suffix ful, base word is our clue word is helpful, and our meaning is full of. So helpful, full of help. Thankful, full of thanks, like has a lot of things. And restful, my vacation was very restful. I got to rest a lot. I was full of rest. Make sense? Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit more with our consonant suffix ful, and I'm gonna leave him right here for a little bit so we remember he's our important suffix. All right, so we are going to then practice and code and read some application words. Are you ready? Okay, I'm gonna write them on the board real quick. You've got this.
Is that
You're good with cursive, so you can read these. I know you can. I couldn't read my handwriting there for a minute. Okay. All right, so let's look at this first one. First thing I want to do, I'm looking at this. I want you to notice on the end of that word.
the end of the word? There is full.
Okay, so if we see ful, what do? What do we need to check? Oh, good. Do we need to check it first?
Yes.
Okay, so if I cover ful, do I have a base word?
Yes.
What's my base word? B-A-G.
B-A-G, but bad.
Okay, so is that a base word?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I need to do to my full?
Box it.
Box it. Now let's code our base word. Where's my vowel?
A.
Okay, what follows it?
Continent.
Okay, so is this going to be an open or closed syllable?
Bag. Close.
Code it with a.
It's gonna breathe.
Okay, so what does it say? What does my vowel say?
Bag.
My vowel says ah. And what's my base word?
Bag.
Bag. So if I add my suffix to the end, what's my derivative?
Bag full.
Good job. Okay, let's look at this one. Oh, what do I see on the end?
Full.
Let's check it.
Cup.
Is that a base word?
Cup.
Is that a base word? Cup.
Yes.
Okay, so what do I do to my suffix?
Box it.
Okay, let's code our base word. Where's my vowel?
U.
What's it followed by?
Continent.
Awesome.
Short. Cut with the breathe.
Short, coded with a free. What sound does he make?
Cup.
So what's my derivative?
Cup full.
So I had a cup full of coffee. I need a cup full of sugar. Okay, and then the last one, I noticed it ends in what?
Full.
Okay, do I check it?
Yes.
Okay, what do I find out?
Is that
Lap.
lap?
So is that a base word?
App. Yes.
Okay, so what do I do to my suffix?
Box it,
Okay,
and you're gonna put a vowel under the A.
okay,
It's followed by a consonant. It's short coded with the pre.
okay.
Lap.
And so my
It's
derivative?
gonna be closed.
Okay,
Lap.
you're right, it is a close syllable. And what's my derivative?
Lapful.
Lapful. So when all the kids sat on Santa's lap, he had a lap full of children. Okay, any questions on that? Does that make sense? So what is this? Consonant, suffix, F-U-L,
Full.
full, which means, what does it mean? What's its meaning?
It's meaning
Full of.
full,
And then our base word was full. The directions were very helpful. All right. Good job. So now we're gonna go ahead and move into our reading practice. So the cool thing about our reading practice today is it's kind of a review. So this one's going to have, when we're coding, it's gonna have a variety of words that we have learned today and other days. So we're gonna code them. So let's go ahead and look at row one, row one, word one, code and prepare.
Good.
Yes. Good job. Oh, this is the loud one. Okay. So what do we do to them? Awesome.
Our vowel will have to be
Do we do anything with the vowel since we underlined it? Okay, go. So what is that word? Read it to me. Prepare and read.
Goodness.
So put it together. What is that word?
Goodness.
Awesome. Okay, row one, word two, code and prepare.
Helpful. Help. It's our vowel is a E.
Uh-huh.
It's all by consonant. It's short coded with a 3. We can't forget a box full. And then it's helpful.
Very
it's
good.
gonna be close.
Awesome, I love it. Okay, row one, word three, code and prepare.
Belts.
So where's my vowel?
E.
Okay, what's it followed by?
Consonant.
What do you notice on the end?
S.
Oh, so what do we need to do? Because an S can do a lot of things. What should we do first?
It's either box it or.
Okay, we could box it or it could just be an S on the end. So let's check it. Cover your S real quick. Belt.
Belt.
Is that a base word?
Yes.
Okay, so what do we know the S is?
The S is.
If I cover the S, I have belt. How many? How many do I have?
You have one belt.
One belt. But if I have an S on the end, now what?
Belts.
So what does that mean?
That means you have a lot of belts.
A lot, more than one. So what do we know about that S?
That is adds when you have.
So what do we call him? So what do we
suffix.
code him with?
A box.
Very good. So code him. And what is that word? Ready and read it to me?
Belt.
Good job. Okay, row two, word one. Go ahead and code and prepare.
Crisp. Our vowel is an S. It's followed by
Is it an
no.
S? It's okay.
It's
Which one's your vowel?
I.
Yes, very good.
Followed by a consonant.
Mm-hmm.
Our word is crisp. So we're gonna box N-E-S-S. Our vowel is short, coded with the 3.
Ready and read that word to me.
Crispness.
Very good. Okay, row two, word two. Go ahead and code and prepare.
Next word is mad. Our vowel is A. It's followed by a consonant. Mad. We have to box the N-E-S-S.
Very good.
It's short, coded with the 3.
Ready, read that word to me.
Madness.
Awesome. Okay, row two, word three. Code and prepare.
Boots. So there's 2 double O's, so we're gonna underline that. And then our vowel is O.
Well, the but you didn't.
No.
But you didn't. You're good with just underlining it. That's good.
Our vowel. There's gonna be books. So if I cover the S, book. I-S, books. So we're gonna box the S.
And ready, read that word to me.
Books.
Okay. Row three. Code and prepare the entire row.
restless,
reckless.
so we're gonna underline CK,
Very good.
and our word is wreck,
Okay.
so we're gonna box LESS,
Very good.
and then
What about our vowel?
vowel is C.
No, what's our vowel?
No, it's gonna be E,
Very good.
followed by consonant,
Mhm.
short, quarter with a three. E makes the eh. Next word is thankful, so we're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover FULL.
Good job.
That's think. So we're gonna box it,
Very
and
good.
then our vowel is an H followed by consonant, short, quarter with a three. Our word is thankful,
Very good.
and then we have trusting, and ing, we're gonna cover that. It's trust, and trust. It's our vowel is U, followed by consonant, and then we're gonna box the ing. It's short, quarter with a three,
Very good.
and then number 4.
Okay, so we're gonna stop the coding there, and we're gonna play Miss B's word game for just a second. I am thinking of a word in line 2 that means like it's crunchy and fresh. Very good. Yes, like an apple. Okay, I'm thinking of a word in line 1 that means you do a lot for somebody.
Helpful.
Good job. I'm thinking of a word in line 3 that means you appreciate. Good job. Okay, put that to the side. And we are going to add a couple of words to our regular word duck. Okay? So I want you to look at these 2 words that we're adding. Here's the first one. What is that word?
Thankful.
Okay.
Helpful.
Awesome.
Step.
And
stands.
Okay.
The inked. Dent.
Okay.
Foot. If. Stiffness.
Very good. Uh-oh. My card does not have stiffness, so it's getting stuck. And I did my cute little thing here. Okay, there we go.
Fake.
Good job.
Spotless.
Spotless. Good job. Gulp. And thankless. Okay. Good job. Good job. We're going to keep working on those words. All right. So we are going to go ahead and move into our spelling. So you're going to need the other blank sheet of paper that I gave you. And I want you to get your pencil. Now I would prefer you use pencil.
Because it erases.
Yes. And I want you to look right over here at our dictation chart. Can you see it from there? Okay. So remember, our first step is we're going to look and listen. We're going to repeat. We're going to write, and then we're going to proofread. It means we're going to check our words and make sure that we wrote the right words. Okay? You ready? Okay, so I'm going to read the whole sentence to you, but before I do that, we need to look at our irregular words really quick. And one of the irregular words that we're gonna have in here, we've had one before. Do you remember this irregular word? Which one is that? We've seen him before, we've practiced him. This is the other one we're gonna have today. Now let's look at him, let's code him real quick. I'm gonna erase the. Let's code him real quick. Where's his vowel?
O.
What is it followed by?
Consonant. It's short.
Okay. So let's think about that. If this was short, what sound would that vowel make? Ah. Ah. So is that word off? Off. The king off Spain. Is that?
No.
So does it follow our regular spelling words? Our rules? What part of it is not following the rule? Because normally you said that would be a short one and it would say ah. Does the O say ah?
No.
What sound is it making?
Oh.
Right? And so the O does not follow our spelling rule. What about the F? Is it uff?
It's not.
So the F is also not following our rule. So is this off?
No.
What word is this? So that's why he is irregular, because he doesn't follow our spelling rule. Okay, so real quick, get your spelling notebook. Let's open it to the irregular section. To the O in the irregular section. So it's going to be back in the, I think it's the red or your pink. I think you have a pink tab. All the way to the back. All the way to the back to your pink tab. Keep going all the way, go to your pink tab. Keep going, all the way to that pink tab. All the way to the pink tab. Okay, go to the O page. Keep going. You're on G, J. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, That's your irregular word section. So we're gonna add our irregular word of to our irregular section. So go ahead and let's write our irregular word of in that section. So we can keep track of our irregular words. Good job. Okay, so go ahead and push him to the side. Yep, close him and push him to the side. And we are going to work on some spelling dictation. Okay, you ready? All right, so remember, I'm going to say the whole sentence. You're going to repeat because you're looking and listening. You're going to repeat, then we're going to write it, and then we're going to proofread it. So here's my first sentence. The cat sat in the stillness.
The cat sat in the stillness.
The cat sat in the stillness. Okay, I think do you think you can write the whole sentence, or do you want to hear it in chunks? Okay, so let's try this. So I'm going to say it, you're going to repeat it. The cat sat.
The cat sat.
Okay, go ahead and write. The cat sat in the stillness.
In the stillness. In
the stillness.
The
stillness. Stillness.
TSN.
Stillness. Okay, and what do we put at the end of a sentence? If it's a statement. What kind of punctuation do we put at the end of a sentence? If I'm just telling you, the cat sat in the stillness.
Is it a comma?
No. How do we end our sentence?
With the period?
Very good. Okay, read your sentence to me so we can check and make sure that the words are what we
cat
wrote.
sit in the
Good.
still.
The cat what?
The cat
Sat
in
the stillness. Very good. Okay, second sentence. Tim has a thankless job. What is the sentence?
Tim has a thankful job.
Thankless job.
Yes.
Okay, listen to it again. Tim has a thankless job.
Tim has a
Thankless job. Okay, Tim has
a
thankless job. Okay, Tim has.
Tim
Has
a
a thankless thankless job.
G
J.
O
Mm-hmm.
B
Mm-hmm.
B
Okay, and what do we end it with?
period.
Okay, read that sentence to me so we can make sure.
Tim has a thankless job.
Very good. The dress is spotless.
The dress is spotless.
Okay, the dress is spotless.
The dress is spotless.
Okay, let's read the sentence and check it.
The dress is spotless.
Very good. Meg has a cup full of milk.
Meg has a cup full
Of milk. Meg has
Egg
has
a
uh-huh,
cup full cup full
of.
oh no.
You found your. Very good. I'm glad you caught that. Cup full of milk.
MILK.
Very good. Okay, read that sentence to me.
Meg has a cup full
Of milk. Very good. Okay. Awesome job with that. Go ahead and put that to the side as well. You are doing so great. I'm very proud of you. Okay. All right. So here we go. The frog's big brag.
The frog's big
Brag.
T.
Yeah, that isn't a regular word, you're right. The frog's big brag. So what we're going to do first, you'll notice that in here we have multiple stories. So we are just going to go to page
20.
Our last page is going to be 37. So you can kind of do a little dog ear right here. When you get to that page, page 37 at the bottom. You're way too far, love.
Way too far.
Way too far.
That's,
It's only a couple of pages.
you said what?
37.
Okay, 37.
So we're going to do a little dog ear on it so we know that's where we stop. And what we need to do is we are going to read it today with the idea of making sure that we are reading it to make sure that we are understanding the punctuation, and we're reading it with that intonation, the way that we're going to read it because of the punctuation. So what I want you to think about real quick is, we've talked about this before, but I just kind of want to do a quick refresher. Have you ever listened to somebody who told you, oh my gosh, I went to Disney. I got new shoes. I'm the fastest runner. I'm the prettiest. Nobody can beat me on my spelling test. Have you ever heard people say things like that? And what do you call that when they do that? What are they trying to tell people when they do that?
They're trying to tell people, like, they got new stuff, they went to Disneyland.
Yeah, and are they trying to say that if somebody said that to you, are they trying to say that you are as good as them? Or are they trying to make themselves sound better than you?
Better.
So there is a word that's in our title, we've talked about it, in the title of our story right there. What do we call that?
We call that brat.
Like when they brag, yes. So we know that Frog in this story brags a lot. He tries to say that he's better than the other frogs. Yep. So we need to remember when we're reading this, we know that he is a bragger. He tries to say he's better than all the others. But when we read it today, we want to read it paying attention to the punctuation. So if it's just a statement, we're going to read it like we're talking to a friend. If it's a question, we want to make sure that our voice reflects that it's a question. And if he's excited or he's saying something, we want to make sure that we honor that as well and we read it that way. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to code. We're going to code our punctuation. So I want you to look at that first page of the Frog's Big Brag. You need your red color, your yellow color, and your orange color. I know what that, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so I'm going to set our timer. All right, so I want you to remember when we code our punctuation that our periods are red. So I want you real quick just on that first page, yep, to code your periods red. And those mean to stop. Our commas are yellow, and that reminds us to slow down.
Orange.
And then orange is if we had any question marks or exclamation marks, but we don't have any on that page. So let's go ahead and let's read that first page. Ready? The Frog's Big Brag. Okay.
Fred, Sam, and Todd sit on a flat rock at the bank
of the pond.
Fred,
Sam, and Todd are 10 frogs. So is he bragging yet?
No.
No. Okay.
You will be.
He will be, you're right. So let's go to our next page.
I can hop, I can go fast. No frog can hop as
fast. You're right. As
fast
as I can.
I am the best frog on the pond.
Brags Fred.
Pond brags Fred.
So what is he bragging about? What is he saying that he is the best at?
That he is the best at.
What does he tell us? He's the best at what? At hopping. Can anybody hop as good as he can? No. So there's his first brag. Okay, let's see. Do you think he's gonna brag some more? We know he is. So let's see what his next brag is. Do you think all the frogs believe him? That he's the best? Let's find out. Let's read the next page.
This is that so, said Sam. I can hop fast, I think I can go as fast as Fred.
Oh, so is he getting challenged? Yep, for sure. Okay, let's go. Let's go ahead and read the next page. If we don't cover all of our punctuation right now, it's okay because you're reading really well.
Fred
Gasps.
Fred
Gasps.
Gasp.
He's like,
Isn't that isn't
so
no frog can hop as fast as I can. I am the best frog on the pond. Stop.
Oh, punctuation. Not just stop. What do we notice?
There's a
Yes, an exclamation mark. So what do we have to do?
we have to code it orange.
We would code it orange to remind us that it's going to have a lot of feeling and emotion. So is he just going to say stop?
He's gonna say
Stop! I can help, said Todd. And what does Todd say? What does he tell him to do?
He's telling them to hop.
Okay, read it to me. You're doing great.
Stop, I can help, said Todd. Hop to that long log that is end of the pond. The best frog on the pond is the frog that can hop
to
the log and get on top of it.
Get, set, go! So what are they going to do?
They're gonna race to the long log.
Yes, they are. Okay. It's okay.
The frog hop and hop. Fred hops fast as Sam hops fast. Fred
Grins. So he smiles.
As he hops past
Sam.
No
frog can hop as fast as I can. I am the best frog on the pond. Fred brags as he hops on. So who's in the lead?
Fred.
And why is Fred bragging? What does he think?
He thinks that he's gonna win.
And he thinks that nobody else
Can beat him.
What do we know usually happens when people start bragging? Does it usually turn out that they're right? Or does somebody usually prove them wrong?
Prove them wrong.
So what do you think's gonna happen?
I think Sam's gonna win.
Okay, let's find out.
A big
fat moth sits on a plant in the
pond. Fred looks at the
moth
and then
he looks back at Sam. That moth looks good, he thinks. I can hop fast. Sam is not as fast as me. I can get that big fat moth and still be the best frog on the pond. So what's he going after?
He's going after the moth.
The moth? What's a moth? It's a little like what? Kind of like a butterfly, like a little butterfly. No, it's like a little butterfly.
Fred hops to the big
Fat moth.
As he gets to the moth, it flicks
to the grass
on the bank of the pond. Fred hops to the grass and looks at the big fat moth.
Snip, snap. Said Fred, and he hops back to the pond.
Fred has to hop fast. He hops on the log till
he gets to Sam.
The frog are neck
and
neck. That
at the last, Fred
hops
past Sam.
No frog can
hop
as fast as I can. I got a big fat moth, and still I am the best frog on the pond. Brags Fred.
Yep. I'm gonna listen to you. Read real quick while I grab something.
Fred hops fast. Little he gets to the end of the pond. He gets to the log. Long log, and stops. He hopped. Still he longs in the pond, not on the log. Fred had
a big moth.
He is so fat that he can't get out top of the log. Sam hops to the log. He can get out top.
He can get on top.
He can get on top. Sam hops and Sam hops on top of the long log and sits.
Okay, so who was able to get on the log?
Sam.
And who was not able to get on the log?
Fred.
Why couldn't Fred get on the log?
Because he was too fat.
Why was he too fat?
Because he ate the butterfly.
Because he ate that butterfly. Who was the one that was bragging the whole time?
Fred.
Ooh, so Fred does not come out on top, does he? Okay, let me see. Let's see. Fred hops to the big fat, oh, we're going backwards.
Yes.
I know. What was I thinking? I'm losing it. No frog can go as fast. So he sits there. No frog can go as fast as I can. Sam got to this log last. I am still the best frog on the pond, brags Fred. No, that is not so, said Todd. Sam is not as fast. Still, he can get on top of the log. The best frog on the pond is the frog that can hop to the log and get on top of it. Sam is the best frog on the pond. So who did they decide was the best frog?
That Sam was the best frog.
Why?
Because she got on top of the wrong log, and Fred did it because he was too fat and because he ate the butterfly.
Right. So who do you think was the best frog?
Sam.
Why?
Because she got on top of the long log and Fred didn't.
You know what? I would agree with you that Sam was the better frog, but you know why I think Fred was the best frog? I mean, not Fred, Sam. Because he never bragged.
Is it?
Fred is the one that was bragging that he was the best. And Sam never bragged. I think that is, a much nicer quality to have. So I think a lesson we could learn here is, even if you are the fastest or the slowest, it doesn't really matter. I think it's about what your character is, what your heart says. And Sam, even though he might have been a little slower, he was a lot nicer. Okay, so we have about 2 minutes. So really, really quick, I want you to describe to me a car.
Outside, because there's cars outside.
Yeah, there are cars outside. We can look at the window and I want you to describe that car that's right there. What color is it?
I need to get to the window real quick.
Yeah, go to the window and look. Real quick, describe that car to me. It's by the pole. What color is it?
I'm gonna do that one.
Okay, what color?
It's white.
Uh-huh.
It looks like Tahoe.
Okay.
Kind of one of those. And it's bright.
Okay. So when we talk about our describing hierarchy, we name our object, we tell what category it goes in, its function, and then its attributes. So you told me that that's the Tahoe out there. It's a car. What group does that car belong in? What do we use it for?
We use it to drive, to take, like to go somewhere.
Okay. And what category or group could that car belong to?
A teacher. A teacher.
Okay.
A person.
So something a person drives. I like that. What color?
It's white.
What shape is it?
It's like a Tahoe.
Okay, so what shape would that Tahoe be? Like, let's pretend I can't see it. What shape would it be? Is it square? Is it circle? Is it rectangle? What do you think?
What is it? A square.
Okay. Or do you think it would be more rectangular?
Rectangular.
Okay. All right. Well, we are actually out of time. You did awesome. I think we spent a little bit of time on some skills that you did good with. So, especially our new learning. I'm super proud of you. I'm glad that we got to work together, just the two of us, because I think it gave you an opportunity to really show me how well you read and all of the great things you do. And I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And I will see you on Monday.